Welcome to the Dignity Health Sports Park here in Carson, California for the official weigh-in of our big night of world-class professional boxing taking place here tomorrow night. And it's now time to weigh in the main event of the evening, as Mr. Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing is proud to present 12 rounds for the WBO International and WBC USA Super Middleweight Championship. Now making his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, 32 victories, 2 defeats with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Warszawa, Warsaw, Poland. Here is the former WBO International Middleweight Champion and the former World Title Challenger. Please welcome Maciej Sulecki. Suleki. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He is the defending champion. His professional record, absolutely perfect. 21 fights, 21 victories, with 17 of his 21 wins coming by way of knockout. He proudly fights out of his home, South Central Los Angeles, California, ranked number 1 in the world by the WBO. Here is the reigning, defending, undefeated and hard-hitting WBC USA and WBO International Super Middleweight Champion, Diego Pacheco. Pacheco. Now to the scale, the challenger, Maciej Sulecki. 167.4 from Maciej Sulecki. Now to the scale, the undefeated champion, Diego Pachecho. 168, bang on the super middleweight limit. 168 pounds for Diego Pacheco. Diego Pacheco, Maciej Sulecki, 12 rounds for the WBO International and WBC USA Super Middleweight Championship, Matchroom Boxing, live on DAZN from Carson, California. As Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Box Stars and All-Star Boxing are proud to present 10 rounds in the super featherweight division. Now making his way to the stage, professional record, 31 victories, 7 defeats, 26 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Arjona, Colombia. Here is a 2-time former world title challenger, the Scorpion, Miguel Marriaga. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. Professional record, 27 victories, only 1 defeat. All 27 of his wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Jaguara, Sinaloa, Mexico. Please welcome Eduardo Sugar Nunez. Now to the scale, the Scorpion, Miguel Marriaga. 131.8 for Marriaga, 131.8. Now to the scale, Sugar Nunez. 133 bang on for the knockout artist, Sugar Nunez, 133. Sugar Nunez, Miguel Marriaga, 10-round super featherweights, Matchroom Boxing in association with Box Stars and All-Star Boxing, live on DAZN from Carson, California. The official weigh-in continues here in Carson, California, as Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing, in association with Toscano Promotions and Zanfer, are proud to present 10 rounds for the WBC Continental America's Super Bantamweight Championship. And now making his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, 21 victories, only 1 defeat, with 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the former NABF welterweight champion, peleando desde Mazatlán, Sinaloa, Mexico, Jesus Veneno Arechiga. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He is the defending champion. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 14 victories, no defeats, 1 draw, 8 of his 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Sahuayo de Morelos, Michoacan, Mexico. Here is the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC Continental America's Super Bantamweight champion, Arturo Cardenas. Now to the scale, Veneno, Jesus Arechiga. $122 bang on the super bantamweight limit for the challenger, Arechiga. And now to the scale, the undefeated champion, Arturo Cardenas. 121.2 for Cardenas.
Should be a great fight. Combined record of 35 wins, only 1 defeat. Arturo, very active. His 4th fight in just 8 months. Making his debut, though, here at the Dignity Health Sports Park at the War Grounds. It's Mexico versus Mexico in LA tomorrow night.
Cardenas versus Arechiga, 10 rounds for the WBC Continental America's Super Bantamweight Championship. Matchroom Boxing in association with Toscano Promotions and Zanfer. This next fight, I mean, this whole card's great, but this really could be the fight tonight. Cannot wait to see it, as Mr. Eddie Hearn is proud to present 10 rounds for the WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship. And now please welcome to the stage the challenger. His professional record, 12 victories, 2 defeats, all 12 of his wins coming by way of knockout. Originally from Ughelli, Nigeria, and now living, training, and fighting out of Houston, Texas, please welcome the Nigerian Pitbull, Efe Tobor Apochi. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He is a defending champion, professional record, perfect. 9 fights, 9 victories, with 7 of his 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Gravesend, Kent, England. Here is the reigning, defending, and undefeated WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Champion, Big Chev, C4, Siobhan Clark. Now to the scale, the challenger, Efe Tobor Apochi. 199.2 for the Nigerian Pitbull, Efe Tobor Apochi. And now to the scale, the defending champion, Big Chev, Siobhan Clark. 199.8 for C4, 199.8 for Siobhan Clark.
Cannot wait for this one. Efe Apochi telling us today in the fighter interviews, he never wants a fight to go to the scorecards again. Feels like he never gets a fair shake. He trains only for the knockout. And he promises to deliver here in Los Angeles. Chev Clark, a win here Saturday night, propels him into a major fight next. This could be the fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
And the news. You feeling the spirit? You feeling the spirit? Shaking.
Siobhan C4 Clark, Efe Tobor, the Nigerian Pitbull Apochi, 10 rounds for the WBA Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship. Matchroom Boxing, live on DAZN from Carson, California. With a record of 16 victories, no defeats, she has 1 draw with 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC interim super flyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Please welcome Adelaida La Cobra Ruiz. Now to the scale, Captain Jenny Fuchs. 114.4 for the challenger, 114.4 for Captain Jenny Fuchs. Now to the scale, the undefeated defending titleist, Adelaida Ruiz. 113.6 for Ruiz, 113.6.
We're expecting this to be a very entertaining fight, our first fight on the main card.
Jenny Fuchs, Adelaida Ruiz, 10 rounds for the WBC Interim Super Flyweight Championship of the World. Matchroom Boxing live on DAZN from Carson, California.